So how is Zay's back, and how much of his back spasms contribute to his shooting?
That's a loaded question, Jerry. I don't know. I mean, he's like I told radio today. Yesterday was the first day he did something since the Marquette game. I think Marquette was last Tuesday. And he had one practice. And I'll be honest, him and Dylan wasn't supposed to play this much tonight. But they both wanted to play. I might get in trouble by our doctors and trainers, but we was trying to win the game, and they both wanted to be out there. So to answer your question, I'm sure it has something to do with the rust, right? Him not doing anything for 4 days, 5 days. His back is feeling better though. I'm sure he's probably a little bent up after today. He played a lot of minutes.
I mean, you made a great comeback to come back in that game. Do you take the positives out of that, or do you look at those last foul shots from Isaiah?
No, that didn't lose the game for us. What lost the game for us is the way we come out in the second half. Every game. To give him credit, he found a way to get fouled, to get to the free throw line. So that's kind of what, good players do. But that didn't lose the game for us. What lost the game for us is the first 5 minutes of the second half. And I've been trying with this team, I'm trying everything with this team to come out with energy. I just told them in the locker room, this is the first time I've seen the whole team, like, the locker room's a mess right now. They are super down, crying. And it's supposed to hurt, right? It's supposed to sting. But we can't come out like we did. We can't wait till we get 10 points down, 12 points down, then try to play hard. Like, we got to play hard from the door. If we play hard from the door, then we won't be in that hole. But we keep putting ourselves in holes.
Coach, how have you seen Prince develop this game throughout his time here? It seems like he's really growing into the player he wants to be.
Yeah, it's not consistent. And what I mean by that is like the first half. Like, I gotta get on you at halftime. I gotta show you things in film, right? And then I thought what helped us and what helped him was when they went small, right? Then he started playing the 5, and then they start switching. Then we start reading the mismatch how we should have read it, and now he got guard on me going up, so that helped. But overall, he's a good player, and he gotta act like a good player. Like, sometimes he gets lost in the sauce, but it's Prince. Like, he overthinks everything, he overanalyzes everything. But to answer your question, yes, come on, I need to be consistent. And he got to be consistent.
What are you seeing out of Galway, and how much has he progressed since you started the season?
A lot. For one, he's shooting the basketball. He wouldn't shoot the ball early, he's shooting the basketball. Obviously for him, I think it was a little personal, right? Because he went there. But I thought, for the most part, he played a good floor game. Made some good reads down the stretch. I went the ball in his hand a couple of times down the stretch. We didn't get the ball in his hand. I was a little upset about that because he was making good reads. So I think the progression is coming along. But he's still got some ways to go.
Coach, you talked about just needing to essentially get better defensively to be able to see more minutes so far this year, and I believe he was on the floor for the first chunk of that comeback. What did you see from him tonight?
John, he's a freshman, right? And with him, I got confidence in him, but he got a guard. I told him and Isaiah, they started picking on those two guys. Whoever was those two was guarding, they started doing ISOs for him. And I'm not blaming John at all, but down the stretch, Abdul Rahim, they went at John because he's on him. He scored 5 quick points. And that's kind of why I made this up. But overall, his confidence and his scoring ability is helping us. And I thought he had some good reasons as well.
Coach, last time out against these guys, you gave up 91 points. This time it's only 69. What did you do defensively this time around to help?
Slow the game down. Slow the game down. I don't know what we were doing up there trying to get in the track meet with those guys. That's how they want to play. Slow the game down, grind it out. Last time I think they had 14 threes or 12 threes. Today is 9. You can't win games when teams hit 8+ threes. And they hit a couple big ones down the stretch.
Jackson.
These one-score games, Shah, this is the 5th loss in a one-score game. Can you just talk about what this team has done kind of mentally to prepare itself
we do a lot of special situations towards the end of practice. This game was kind of tough though, right? Because it was a one-day prep pretty much. We got back late Saturday night, and obviously you can't do too much Sunday. So yesterday was kind of like our only day to do something. But we do a lot of special situations to try to get ready, prepare for this one game. I thought tonight was better as far as how we executed and not trying to look for a three, but drive and get a quick two and then foul, extend the game. And then when we needed three, try to get one. So I thought from that standpoint, I felt we can be getting better as a team, understanding late clock situations.
Yeah, so, as you said before, perimeter defense was definitely an issue in the second half. They went 50% for 8. Other adjustments, key adjustments, making the defense go forward.
Well, I have a matchup zone in my pocket, but we can't figure it out. I've been trying to figure it out with this team all from the summertime to now. We can't figure it out, and I think it can help us, to change things up. We just can't figure it out. And even when I press, it's not as effective as it was because guys just can't move. Some guys is banged up, which everybody in the league is banged up, so I'm not gonna give that excuse. But just gotta guard your yard. Like I use that all the time. Guard your yard, meaning guard your man. Stay in front. Don't look for help. Don't look for turn. The thing with us is teams do a lot of ghosts, slips, and our guys looking to switch. And I keep telling them, don't look to switch. Stay in front of your man. We be having trouble with that.
Prince kind of carried you out there in the second half. What did you see from him? And is Yassin just not in the rotation right now?
Oh.
Yassin,
Oh, French. No, I just thought Prince was playing well. I thought DT was first half got some offensive rebounds for us. And like I said, with me, I coach with Phil. Now look at matchups. Those guys is quick. Yassin, he's not a great defender. So I just felt like I wanted to go with guys that are better defenders for games like this.
So you said the locker room was really down, you guys were crying. What do you make of that as a coach?
I mean, it should hurt. It took, a loss like this for us. I never seen that the whole year. Even after a lot of losses we had, I never seen them like this. Like they are super down right now. And I told them, I said, it should sting. It should hurt, because when it hurt, that means you care. I'll be honest, I want to cry every freaking game. But I gotta be strong for them. I gotta be strong, and I'm the captain of the ship, so it should hurt. And I'm not happy they're crying. I don't want you guys to print that because that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's good to see that they feeling what I'm feeling because this sucks right now. It does.
Have you adjusted your style as a coach with these guys to sort of pick them up in a way?
I'm trying
Give them
everything.
your demeanor?
Everything.
Seems like it.
Positive stuff, being more, around them, doing more things with them. Everybody's not built a certain way where, so you gotta adjust to your team. And I've been doing that. I'm trying everything. Like everything you can name, I'm trying. We just gotta get one. I think if we get one, I think this team could take it, we can make a run, but we gotta get that one. You gotta get that one. I thought tonight we get it. But, Providence is a really good team. They got really good guards. Kim is a great coach, making a lot of great adjustments. And I just thought that the first 5 minutes of the second half killed us.